Right, evening. I'm around, as always. I have to click it at my desk and then climb into the seat. Oh no, I got a force feedback loop. Force feedback loop, I almost said. Right, we're in. I haven't got my shoes on yet though. Put my headset on, fully prepared. I'll have to take my jumper off at some point as well, I expect. Shall we join Discord? Let's say hello to these guys.
I think 28?
Yeah, 28. And then wets is 28 as well, I think, or 30?
In GT3 wets, your target is 29.5.
Yeah.
28, yeah.
In the Ferrari Challenge, the target's 27.0. The Porsche Cup is 27.3.
So knowledgeable.
So, if the temperature goes up, you drop your tire pressure.
I do think it is a
That
bit
makes sense.
over-exaggerated, though, the tyre pressures. Like, I don't think it's that bad in real life.
Don't know.
I don't think they come into the pit stream practice sessions like, oh, put one click of PSI in this car, like 0.1 in this tyre. I don't think it's that.
No, they don't do that, but they also aren't driving full bore 24/7 either. So,
There you go.
like most people in
So
sim
it-
racing will be, because there's actually consequences to messing up.
Yeah,
Right.
of course it is. The Imola race yesterday was pretty good. Don't know if anyone see that.
I haven't really
the real one.
done any practice yet.
Oh, Will's already streaming. Come on, let's show him some love.
I'm in here as well.
Oh,
Wait, what?
that's lucky. Oh, there's all sorts of nasty stuff.
Yeah, you could have said something really bad and regretted it then.
Oopsie.
What tyres you got around here, Will?
This is going to be my first lap. I haven't done here. I'm not even sure I've done here in the Mercedes.
I mean, not as well. I've done in total probably 8 laps.
Nice, that's good.
I've done it on other games, so I know the track. Like, it's different driving.
Evening, afternoon, half. Yeah, I've done it on the F1 games a lot.
Yeah, that's
back
what I
in
mean.
the
Like,
day.
and it's so different because you take so much more speed from corners.
Yeah, I've done it in the M2 recently, and I've done it in the Porsche recently. I must have done it in the Merc. It's not going to be like hugely familiar for this car. I think this car's going to struggle here. I was in. I was in F1 mode then, not prepared to brake. Just a dab of brakes in the F1 cars there. Can I run this curve? Not really. In the M2s you can. Goodness, I'm all over the show. This is what happens when it's your first lap though. It's still good fun. It's not going to be a Merc track, this really isn't. Too much like, what's it called? Too much relying on like mid-corner speed. The Merc's a stop-start kind of car. Right, here we go. First proper lap around this circuit. Cars aren't quite up to temps yet. Got the braking pretty good, but didn't get on the throttle early enough. Oh my goodness me, the understeer. Okay, that was horrendous. decent. Middle. I want to say middle sector, but middle sector's still going on. In the McLaren, you cannot run those. I have a feeling like I should be aiming for a low 44. What did you say, Ottens? That was rapid. The latency must be like half a second. .45.2 is my first lap. Not too bad, not too bad. Alright, let's not run this one too wide. Invalidated, but that's fine. At least I know I can't really get away with it. Ooh. Can't get away with taking that one as aggressively as that either. Tried not running the curves that time. Definitely lost me some time. You're seeing literally how I approach a circuit for the first time in a long time driving it. First lap's quite conservative. Second lap I push a bit more, make a few mistakes, and then start to try and dial them out. I was way too slow mid-corner. Something doesn't feel too nice with the car, I might try the quali setup. But then I'm not going to find it nice at this circuit, I don't think. Oh crap, outrate myself with that. Jeez. Alright, let's try the quali setup. I had a bit of a moment on the curve there.
Yeah, just see. Lots of curb into turn one.
Yeah. Doesn't like power and curve, doesn't work. I'm gonna try a different setup, but no. I don't mind a bit of understeer, but for me that was a bit too much understeer. No point really going out now, is it? Oh crap, I didn't even put the limiter on. Yo Aguila, you're in the Nissan.
Yes.
Nice.
Did it for the season 2 race yesterday as well.
Fair play.
Wait, Will, is this another admin password?
Yeah, it's the same concept, but not Huffman.
Okay.
See if we can work it out. Did you work it out?
Yep.
Is McNichol in the new Audi? Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he is.
Yes, I am.
Oh, you're in here?
Yep.
Yep.
Have you raced with us before?
Oh, he's new.
No, I hopped over from them for now.
Oh, nice. Well, welcome.
Yeah, I gave him a good introduction. I crashed into him already.
Yeah, I've been initiated.
Now there's a row
Not sure whether I think the Audi would be good here or not.
This one feels better than the old one is, but it's putting similar times up, so...
Yeah, I drove it for the Coach Dave 1000 on Saturday, and I mean, I'm not a massive fan of mid-engine cars, like the feeling, but as mid-engine car goes, it feels pretty nice, very stable.
Yeah, it's a trade-off. If you want the top end, then you'll go with the old Evo, but if you want to be able to brake with the Porsches, you'll go with this.
Yeah. It still seemed pretty quick in a straight line when I was testing it at Paul Ricard.
It's the third slowest car in a straight line.
Oh, right, okay.
What's the slowest?
Porsche.
What's the second slowest?
Gotta be BMW.
It's the BMW.
Yeah, so I was losing like half a second down there. Paul Ricard straights to Porsches.
A good friend of mine, in real life friend, he joined the Euro Trip race at Paul Ricard and was in the BMW, and my goodness, down the straights, it was like I don't know, it was like watching a GT4 car.
I couldn't believe it. Like, I came onto the back straight, a good gap to pick it, had a decent exit, and he just flew past me, and the Ferrari that came up behind me nearly rear-ended me. He was going so fast.
Yeah.
It's just like, I thought I had damage. It was just like, you can't make that much up in the corners compared to that. So it's just like it's pulling away every lap.
No, I mean it shows the big difference. I mean we saw yesterday when Sean rear-ended me at the hairpin, like the difference between the cars that can carry corner speed and the cars that really can't. And I don't. It could just be me. Like I have a bad driving style with the Merc or something, but I really can't carry much corner speed in comparison to other cars in the Merc.
You were still carrying a bit more than me. You were getting good exits out of the chicane. I mean, I didn't hit it nicely.
Yeah. Well, that's the difference. So because I can't carry the corner speed, I have to very stop-start it. So it means I often am able to line myself up for a good exit every time.
Yeah, it's slow and fast out. I'm trying to carry too much.
In the AMG, your name wants to be as annoying as you can down the streets, so you should just pull away from just about everyone in the streets and just hold yourself on the axis. So.
I just enjoy the liveliness. You always.
Doing that the other day with that new Ferrari Evo. Just Porsches that were so fast over the straights. They're so much faster than some of these long wide ones. They just couldn't get past.
I want to run the AMG, but it usually doesn't.
Alright.
Driving style.
Here we go then. This is a quali setup. Hard to tell in a hairpin, so slow that very little feeling in the car anyway. Still feels understeering. Try and use that curve to fling us round. Geez, I like the rear on the curve on the outside, which turned us into the corner. It looked quite slick, but I can tell you it was definitely squeaky bum time then. The understeer. Didn't come in quick enough. Had to get back on the power. .44.5. Okay, not too bad. Take the shortest route. Something you learn from time trials and F1 games, to be honest. Alright, let's not touch this curve on the outside this time. Didn't touch that curve on the inside if you can help it. Get that car turned in. Ah, invalidated. At least it feels more lively now. No. Getting the rear sliding. I know it's an invalid lap at the end of the day. This isn't a valid session, so I'm still going for it. I've got the tyre PSI pretty spot on. Bad first few corners, first sector. Validated. Exploring track limits. Hungaroring track limits as well, I think. Need to come off the brakes earlier there and be brave. Not quite at 43, or invalid 43.
Capital B.
Yeah, capital B.
Yes. I've just put box 3. Okay.
Is that my dad?
I'll see, we'll set the fastest time.
Not by much. Hello. You're in here.
Yeah, right.
Alright, let's go out again. Hopefully that screen comes back. Ugh, always terrifies me. Sometimes it doesn't.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Dad versus son. That's my real life, genuine real life dad in the front. He races with us. He's 55. Would you believe it or not? Hey Steve, on a different account Steve, or just a renamed account Steve?
Wait, he's 55?
Wait, is that still the same Steve as last night?
Yes.
Steven?
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
And make it back. YouTube's ain't got new name with the 3. Oh, hello. Easy Tiger. Still not off the brakes early enough. Not warm enough tyres yet, but anyway, we'll go for it. Yeah, I'm feeling a bit pedestrian, to be honest. But I think it's just setup isn't necessarily how I like it. That's alright. Oh, flipping damn it. Car is hard when it's on the steering. Really understeery as well. Bad exit there.
Yeah. I just woke up. Sorry, well, I just saw your message.
Just woke up. American.
Yeah, I can do that. What do I need to do? Yeah, I can look at the reports. Where do I find them?
I'll send you all the details a bit later on if that's alright. But it's just for you, if you can cover this series, George is going to cover season 2. So I'll send you all the details later.
So what series am I covering?
Euro
Your
Trip.
League or Euro Trip? Alright, sweet. So I have no... That's perfect because I don't race Euro Trip, so that'd be perfect.
Yeah. Unbiased opinion.
100%. Yeah. And I'm guessing I have one for last week's race.
What do you mean?
With King McGee.
Oh, did you have an instant Lee? Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Is in. Oh, yes. I watched that from a perfect eye view, to be honest.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, bro.
I came slithering
I was
through
so
the middle.
pissed you got around us.
Yeah, that's one.
Well, you're a mob in that race, but I was so annoyed that you got around us.
Who, me?
No, Will.
Yeah, I
Oh no, I got around you both in the end as well.
Maybe, I don't know. I was so annoyed.
Yeah, I saw the instant, and I was actually just gonna make sure I wasn't gonna get involved, and then that gap opened up in the middle, and I was like, oh, I'll stop to be there then. So thank you very much.
Yeah. I was just behind him the whole race, and at that point, I was just over it. I was like, I gotta get around this fucker. Like, I mean, if you call leading in front of me and braking, under braking, battling, yeah.
Alright, this is my last lap
This is
then.
McNick from my football. It's okay.
Goodness, what was that?
Losing time in sector 2.
I mean, it was my fault, 100%.
Dive into a completely different line just to hard block you when you're already in the braking zone, cause an accident.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And
But that
because
happens
they
to
were
me.
moved over, as it was coming to swap enough braking to that was the other side, so no defensive.
Yeah.
You don't do it as like do you know when Max did it to Kimi? Spa straight.
Yeah.
As just as he comes behind me, swerves in front of him. That's so dangerous. Like,
I did it twice yesterday, but technically the contact happened when I wasn't technically hub to hub, so it would have been my fault to wrong with it.
Yeah.
But I'm just gonna get myself a penalty. I don't want that.
Yeah, well, that situation that you saw happened twice. The first time I let him by because I felt bad.
Yeah, I watched the replay.
Yeah.
I saw the second one as well.
Yeah. Well, because, like, I was just like, I had more pace, but, like, he just was so hard to pass. And,
Horse driver problems.
Yeah.
yeah.
Probably been so good in the corners, but not as quick in the straight line. So difficult to get past down the straights.
Like, I never want to pass a guy like that. It's fucked.
no, it's just like, so horrible when it happens.
No.
In a good race, really. Just,
Yeah.
Okay, only down to 0.3.
Like, it's just really because, like, the one time I made a mistake, so I had, like, a second and a half behind him. I had, like, free track to push. I did a 26.5. And I was like, motherfucker, dude. Like, but Will...
Yeah, that was pretty rapid. Where were you in the first race? Oh,
you didn't see the replay?
oh, were you the guy on the outside that was tagged in the rear right?
Yep.
That's,
I almost was looking at it. It probably would have been better if I did like hold my brakes, like the one time.
Yeah, because you ended up taking me with you as well.
I took everyone. I felt so bad because at first I thought I hit the dirt and spun, so it was my fault. But then I looked at it and I saw the beamer like tap me.
Yeah, I think it was. You got tagged early in the corner. You hit me, and I went straight off into the gravel.
Yeah, I didn't know I touched you. Then I saw the replay. I just saw you ricochet off. I was like, "Fuck! Not my buddy, not my pal, bro."
That's fine. It weren't your fault. It was just just a turn one instant. That was, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But then when you came back on cleanly, and then I think it was Kurtz went straight into the back of you and caused like a 20 fucking car pile up. I come back on the track with no one behind me, and I was like, right, we're going back on. Fuck. Plowed into everyone.
No. Yeah, race one was a shit show. Like, cause like, I was in Discord with John, like the guy that just popped back in.
Yeah.
And he I kind of dived in the corner a little hot, and then I was like, I tapped my brakes just because I didn't want to touch him. And I got.
I'm gonna be back in a minute. I gotta run the driver's briefing, and I'm gonna.
And then I got fucked in race 2 as well. When I think Kurtz took out. Oh, he's putting us.
Just about to kick the server.
Where is your?
Yes, I went through the old hairpin, and as I clipped the ape come through, there was cars in front. They moved out the way.
Yeah.
Sean was parked in the middle of the circuit. I hit him full throttle in full.
Fuck.
It's like I had nowhere to go.
I sliced and diced that so hard. I got through.
But yeah, it was fucking carnage, that one was.
Yeah. Could you throw me in by chance or no for the race today?
How many people in the briefing? And have you signed up on SimGrid?
There are 18 right now in this channel.
Yeah, jump on SimGrid and see if it'll let you sign up. If it will, you should be able to. Got a half hour.
I was laying in bed watching SRL and fucking. I looked at Discord and I saw Will and I was like, oh fuck, I'm lackluster right now. You say the Hungaroring it is?
Hungaroring, yeah.
Buttons, could you send out a message saying join the driver's briefing, or have you already?
Yes.
Alright.
He's on it.
Alright. Oh wow, there's quite a few of us.
18.
All right, I registered. I'm racing today, fellas.
Cool, welcome.
Have you got a setup for Hungaroring, or you just got the CDA one?
I run Hymo setups, and I also have Sean's.
Ah, so yeah, see, I haven't got anything for Hungaroring other than the CDA shit.
I can send you Piners.
Yeah, if you got it, yeah, pass that across.
I don't think he doesn't mind.
Right.
I'll send it to people. in this.
Like,
No, Sean doesn't mind at all.
I pester him so much for setups, I feel bad.
Oh yeah, me too. That's why I tried to start learning how to make my own.
Problem with being a wizard. But anyway, shall we get going? I've kicked the server. I'll reboot it once the driver's briefing is over. Especially after yesterday, where it was like take care on lap 1, and then everyone went for a full mass brawl, headbutt, like drop kicks. There was like everything involved, WWE style annihilation on lap 1. So I thought hopefully kicking.
Mate. Fucking UFC.
Yeah, it was UFC. Hopefully kicking the server means more people are paying a bit more attention. But yeah, welcome. This is Eurotrip. We're racing at Hungary. It's a 10-minute practice, 15-minute qualifying, and a 30-minute race. There's no pit stop requirements as for the same throughout the whole of this season. It's just a sprint race straight through to the end, so battle hard for position, but race fairly and try not to do UFC drop kick anyone, or I don't think you can drop kick in the UFC, but I'm not a massive fight watcher. Take care on lap 1. We are shortly going to be introducing, not this race, but we will from next week, I believe. We are introducing a rule of double penalty sizes on lap 1. So if it's a 20-second penalty, you get 40 seconds, 30 seconds, 60 seconds, just for the first lap of the race. It's to try and keep things fair, because so many people seem to get tied up in instants on lap 1. And when it's a 30-minute race, I mean, it's a 30-minute race, not a lap 1 race. We don't want to see people going out or ruining their races on lap 1. So we want to see that kind of fairness all the way through the race. But hopefully that kind of curbs the lap 1 aggressiveness that we see occasionally. So that being said, it was just small issues that caused the big instance yesterday. There was nothing stand out as like aggressive or really big mistakes, just accidental minor lapses of judgment. Yeah, blue flags, hopefully we won't see many of them. Just means the driver behind is quicker than you, and at some point they're going to drive alongside you, and at that point, that's the point where you stop it. You try not to impede them any further. So up until that point, drive normally, drive in a predictable manner. If you want to, you can stick an indicator on and get out of the way, but ultimately the safest thing to do is drive predictably, wait till they're alongside you, and then give up the position. It's like the same way the other way around. If you're the guy lapping the guy in front, please make sure you're not flashing them constantly, because that just forces people into errors, and then we get constant issues of people going, they were flashing me so much, and then the other person goes, oh, but they crashed into me. And not funny either side of the book there. So just make sure you're coming alongside fairly, and at that point, that's when the driver should back down. Yellow flags. Hungary's got a lot of not necessarily blind corners, but corners where vision isn't the clearest as you go around them. So make sure if you see any yellow flag that you're prepared to avoid an instant at the next corner or the next section of track. I think that is everything blue flags and yellow flags, unless any of the other guys. I don't know whether any of the other team are in here. Do you have any other points on yellow flags or blue flags?
Nope.
Report instance via the website. Again, that might be a process we're changing soon, but for now, please keep reporting them via the website. You must record your own footage and upload it. So you can either save it to your Google Drive, upload it unlisted on YouTube, whatever way you want to do it, as long as it's got clear footage as per the rules. So it's several camera angles, including telemetry, things like that. We can't take people's POVs on their streams or whatever. That just doesn't work because we can't see the other person's point of view. Any questions on footage or any issues getting footage, because if you're on triple screens, there are a few ways around it we can help with. Oh, I expect all the incidents to be reported absolutely perfect.
Or no
all three angles.
Well, yeah, or no incidents. Yeah, 3 angles, yeah, cheers.
Yeah, usually helicam, in-car, chase cam, both cars. If there's 3 cars, all 3 cars. It's not too difficult.
Cheers, Pickett.
Usually, I was going to say, usually if you run triple screens as well, reset your settings to run single screen and record it in single screen. It's a lot easier for us to watch in single screen than if it's been recorded in triples. Trying to watch it and sometimes see can be a little bit more difficult because it's quite stretched. But yeah.
Sure. No, that's a valid point. Changing it to a single screen is definitely helpful. Or you can, I mean, the way mine works, I think that I've moved the boxes like 2,500 pixels across the screen. I don't know. I'd need to check my settings, but there's various ways that you can do it. As long as it's clear, we don't mind. Even if it's recorded on a phone and everything's clear, as long as the footage
don't say that.
is obvious and very easily identifiable, we can be adaptable.
Mate, you're gonna get some recording on a fucking Nokia 30. Yeah.
Right. Anyway, I think that's everything from the driver's briefing. Are there any questions? You can chuck them in the chat.
Obviously, don't use text chat during the race. Keep all voice chat and text Discord, usual stuff.
Yep.
Of the WWE gift, the discussion. Yeah, I think that's everything. So anyway, go out and enjoy it. I'll restart the server now. This isn't the official server, so the official server will reboot at 8 o'clock on the dot BST, so in 23 minutes. That question comes up almost every time. Please, it's on the hour. It isn't 5 minutes to the hour or 10 minutes to the hour or the qualifying session that starts in about 10 minutes time. It's on the hour. It'll have a practice session. That is the official server. So, yeah. Well,
you need to record that and put that on a button box.
just have it as my car livery.
I think he's talking to me, and I'm his dad.
Yeah, I am, because you ask me it every week. Anyway.
You know you're going to get a text off him in a minute. Will, what time is the this quali? Is this the real quali?
Is this the real one? Am I meant to do something different?
Alright, well, go out and have a good race and catch you all out on track.
Have a good one.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Or stay here. I don't know.
I was about to say, hopefully I don't see many people in turn 1.
Hello, hello.
You alright?
No, it wasn't just aimed at you. We get like loads of questions
I know.
about it.
I don't mind taking the flag for that.
Oh no, I know. I thought that was quite hilarious. But yeah, no, we do get every week. It's like somebody saying, "Is this the official one?" No. I've just rebooted the server, so it should be starting up now. Yeah, yesterday, I don't know whether you watched any of the stream. My goodness, there were big pile-ups at the start of the race. Involving at least 10 cars in both. Hello, JP.
Evening.
Someone died.
Yeah, lots of people died. The second race, me and a Porsche were side by side coming into the old hairpin, so down through Craner, and the guy behind just missed his braking marker very slightly and tagged the back of both of us, and so sent the Porsche around, sent me off into the gravel, and the Porsche collected almost every car up until something like 10th or 12th place, and he just got annihilated. Poor bloke.
What are you guys up to for times at the moment?
No idea.
I just followed Will round and I got a 26.2.
Wow, that's like
26.2.
18 seconds
Sorry,
faster than the lead.
A 46.2, sorry, I got me numbers. A 46.2. But Will was doing 44s.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm really struggling on setup though.
You're obviously.
I reckon I've got another half a second in me at the moment, but I can't hook it up.
Yeah. I reckon a 25 will come. Sorry, a 45 will come.
Stop saying 25.
But I don't think a 44 is anywhere close.
I think actually the level of pace in Eurotrip is often slightly quicker than the pace in our main season. As in, like, the front guys are often slightly quicker. Maybe, well, it depends who turns up for season 2, but when we raced at Paul Ricard, our qualifying pole time was a 53.5, and season 2 was a 55.1 or something. There's a huge difference.
Pretty consistently doing low 46s at the moment. My best is 45.8 so far. I think I can do a 45.3, but I can't pick it up.
Very decent. I'll warm my tyres up. Right, away we go. Easily done. I'll need to turn you up in a minute.
Are you guys in the actual server?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I forgot that was a thing. So, let's do the whole place. I did like half an hour last night and my hands were up.
Yeah, this is probably quite a fairly hefty endurance for a controller around here. And no break.
It's just because, I don't know, it's like everything's just under stress the whole time.
Yeah, for sure.
Password again?
Box with a capital B and 3 X's.
Oh yeah. That's
Well done, mate. That's the best.
What is that about?
First lap. I don't know how I didn't invalidate them.
Yellow flag ahead. Be careful.
I'm so fast. Fuck.
And I couldn't work out where he was actually just clearly gaining speed other than a little bit on every corner.
just better. Out last night that it's basically impossible to overtake around here as well.
Yeah, that's very true.
Hungaroring, but you're not.
Maybe that's different. Literally just changing server names to like Rim.
Messed up. One corner. Jeez, there's a massive screen freeze.
Yeah, it's me as well. I'll run straight there, so it's fine.
I was actually just heading into a braking zone.
Not ideal.
Very, very close times. God damn it.
Yellow flag, be careful there.
Might as well send it. And traction control off.
I need that anyway.
Sent it too hard.
Let's take a photo because I'm only 3 places behind Will at the moment. He's second and I'm 5th fastest.
Oh,
It's
back.
not gonna last very long.
I validated that by like nothing. I did a 45.5.
A 45.5.
That's my first lap as well.
Wow. Gonna be nowhere near that.
Try to drift it into the corners.
Yellow flag in sector 1. Yellow flag in charging front.
Oh, it was going well and then it wasn't. The tyres are so overheated. I was worried I was going to hit the tar wall then. It's so hard to drift in this game.
Session is done.
The 213, my best lap. Oh, that failed completely. Somebody put, is this the official server? There's a big gap between second and third.
Green light, go, go, go.
Oh, 2 minutes.
Easier to drift with a traction control on. Or just understeer. his tyres warmed up. Here we go then. The non-official qualifying. It actually starts in about 7 minutes.
Idiot.
What happened?
Guys, opening up a gap so I have a good run at my qualifying lap, and the guy in front stopped on the track, just off the track, out of the way, but as soon as I got close to him, he started driving again.
Well, you don't create too much of a gap.
I was just watching the guys behind, because I didn't have a lot of gap behind. Just wanted enough so I didn't trip over him. Validated it.
Decent lap for me. Oh, it was only a 44.3. Maybe it wasn't. And Paccolara, I think, has got it this week. He's very fast. 43.7. It's like I'm not as fast here as I am in things like the McLaren, but 43.7 is rapid either way. Right, I'm gonna sit at my desk, get ready to bump the server. Thankfully, I don't have to push the doors on anymore. You guys. Oh no, you guys can hear me.
Whoever's behind me is a lot faster. .45.9.
Tracking at 45.8 and messed it up.
Whoops.
You will just lose connection, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. So I need to quit and come back in again.
Yeah, once it reboots. Right.
So I probably wouldn't have finished that 45.8 even if I hadn't messed it up.
But you would have finished it.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Doesn't boot you out of the server. Boots everyone else out of the session. Refresh, refresh, refresh. It's the first week using my server as well.
Or is it yours?
Pardon?
Is it yours server?
Yeah, this is the one I own. Well, yeah, I own now. Box3 one. If we're ever like wanting to do some casual laps, we can always play around and have a custom server and just open up the password. It's a good thing. Finally becoming an adult.
When's Formula 1 out?
Yeah. Like June. A couple of months. June, July maybe. I'm actually quite excited for that game.
I am not. Because I don't get excited about games anymore.
No.
That is very sideways.
Went to the loo and found somebody at the door.
Who?
They were. No, they were delivering some food.
Oh, nice.
Set up. No, no matter breath
least you're not having to do a pit stop. Wait, actually, that makes no difference. That's better if you're a long way down the pit lane. But I like to head out first in qualifying, so I like to get out early, get in the early slots. I'm in the second slot now. Jeez, I keep getting weird frame rate issues. I see it's people joining the server.
Well done, mate. The fastest lap so far.
Oh, I got Clueless right behind me.
Yeah, be careful. Rip.
Yep.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
It's normally him getting punted, so I feel like I'm pretty
I don't
safe.
know how we've added this to the track so much. Punt.
So much puntage. Oh, I just found a new line through the chicane. Didn't take any bump and I ran over the curb like crazy.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
I had to make an overtake on this lap.
Well done, mate. The fastest lap so far.
Jeez, did everyone else invalidate other than 4 of us?
sector 2.
Comes an invalidated 143.
What did you do?
Up the chicane. I messed up and I went, I cut the chicane and just rolling through it.
Ah, messed up the last corner.
Well done, mate. Personal fastest now.
PT. 45.9. Valid, mate.
Just the apex. Don't worry about getting out of my way, it's only practice and I'm speaking to myself, but there's a dude in front of me that doesn't need to bother getting out of the way.
Yellow flag in sector 1. Car on the right. Clear on the right. Yellow flag, be careful.
Jeez, traction control off again, didn't help. I just have watched Clueless massively.
Got some light damage on the front of the car.
43.9.
Session is now over.
Gotta be quicker, James.
A little bit. Not a meaningful amount, mate.
That's enough to take you up into ninth space.
Light damage on the front of the car.
Session's over, Tony.
What?
Session's over.
Oh, I know. Will's in the pit lane.
Oh. That is not the right direction.
Ah, I was being a child.
Green light, go, go, go.
Everybody's on.
Including me.
Still right down the other end.
Oh, everybody's coming out in front of me.
I mean, it's the start of qualifying.
That's why you got to make sure you're at the front end of the pits. Otherwise you get everyone and their grandmothers going past.
Come on, Ottins, off we go. I reckon you'll be quicker than me.
terrible idea just to warm up my tyres using all the track.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Warming up my tyres.
Yellow flag, be careful.
Something to tell.
RNG wasn't very kind to me then. Self skills weren't very kind to me then.
Not a good lap. Really good for an opener.
Yeah, I didn't do my best lap.
Well done, mate. The fastest lap so far.
I thought 5.8 actually. Quicker than I thought it was.
No, I just invalidated.
Alright, Mr. In pole position, flashing me from behind. I'm on my first lap, so stuff you.
Yeah, no, you don't need to give up the position if you're on a valid lap.
No, just ignoring him.
Yellow flag, be careful there.
Backed off now.
A little bit quicker.
Seven. My fastest lap ever.
Did it when it counted.
I mean, you're ahead of me.
Probably options trying to keep up with him. it here, mate.
Yellow flag, be careful there.
Dun, dun. So it's going to be quicker. 45.3.
And it's 30.
Ah.
Oh, fastest lap ever. If I can say it again.
Oh, I just invalidated.
Tense up. I'm mostly on this corner. Oh.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Another run.
Oh wait, I've got the wrong brake pads on. I've running long distance brake pads, I think. Am I?
You got time to stop.
Oh
flick
my
to the
goodness,
left,
I've been
go-
running
go a couple
long,
of laps.
long-term brake pads. Oh dear, there we go. That's not gonna help.
You got time to do a lap, couple of laps, haven't you?
Yeah, yeah.
Yellow flag, be careful there.
Got Clueless behind me. On my lane pass, he's not caught me up yet.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
I just invalidated.
Please try to stay on the track.
Didn't think that was going to invalidate. I need to get used to these new brake pads anyway. I've got the pit limiter thing stuck on my dashboard.
Yellow flag, be careful there. Yellow flag in sector 2.
That's right.
Oh, I was doing alright this week.
Slow car ahead. Yellow flag. Watch out.
Few tenths off.
Session is now
Could have probably gone a couple tenths quicker maybe. But I'm P3, which is probably the best place other than first. Beat Lara by 5 thousandths. Oh, Santa Maria just went much quicker. 43.3 in the Ferrari. Where's Tracy? He's normally quick. Oh, 9:13. He has been away from his rig for a fair few months. Brady Teen, you're quicker than Tracy.
Yeah, that was a 45.7. I've done several 45s, which is great.
Tim, you're 16th.
45. I thought you did a 45.3, Tony. Oh,
My
yeah, you did.
45.3 is my fastest. That was a 45.7.
Right.
But I've just managed to keep it within the 45s.
Yeah, no, it's decent from
I
both.
didn't thought I was going to do that.
Gable's
Yeah,
behind you both. Right, 30-minute race. How much fuel do I need, do you reckon?
I don't think there's any way that I'm going to make it 30 minutes around here. My hands are already shaking.
So 30, that's going to be about 16 laps or something, isn't it? 17
Mine's
laps?
saying 52 litres, just to be safe.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
might
put
say
in
52. I'll put 60.
Why is no one allowed to use the in-game chat?
Because it's not a full formation.
Oh, it's not. No. No. Oh, okay. Sorry.
Because it's not a full formation.
Was that intentional?
Yeah, I guess. I don't particularly like the full formation anyway. It's just a bit of a waste of time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't particularly like the full formation anyway. It's just a bit of a waste of time.
You're black and green now, aren't you, Tony?
Well, black and yellow.
Okay.
I'm number 720. I'm a McLaren 720, and I'm number 720. Let's see if I can have a race where I make it round to first lap.
Would make a change.
Yeah.
Yeah, why is no one allowed to talk in this chat?
Because it's because people do it whilst people are driving. It's really distracting when things are popping up on screen, and it's never anything like nice, like, oh hey, just to let you know this car is parked here. It's like, oh, you're such an idiot. I'm crying now. It's not neat.
Sometimes people say sorry.
Yeah, they can say sorry on Discord or in a private message.
Yeah.
Doesn't need to be on the game chat to distract other drivers.
No.
Right, I don't think I've got a hope for anything better than third this race unless the two in front take each other out. It's going to be fun for cold tyres.
I'm just gonna wait for everyone in front of me to die. That's my that's my plan. I don't have the base, so that is my
Green light, shine really good.
only possibility for success.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the right.
Damn, I had to swerve out of the way of killing the guy in front. He broke really early.
Hey, it's just waiting for me. No, he goes lunging down outside of me.
What are you talking about? You're going like 2 miles an hour.
Well, that's because everybody else in front of me was as well.
It's not my problem, is it?
I'm around the outside of the guy in first. I'm in the lead somehow.
Yeah, I've just got taken out. Oh, and again.
Did you pull onto the track badly?
I was already on the track. The guy just said, oh, my car's in severe repair, so... No, it's turn 3, some guy turned it on me.
Oh,
Sent me spinning, and then it was just carnage after that.
Record it, like, as in screen record it and upload it to the instant report.
How do I do that? Push M?
Huh? No, that's just recording it.
Yeah.
You're going to have to work it out. I'm battling for the lead. I need to concentrate.
Yeah, right. You're fine. I've got no steering. Virtually no steering. It feels like I got a wheel missing.
Might be.
I don't know how they're going to repair that.
Oh, with Lockie and Paccalara. Oh no, Pacalara's still there. How much damage you got?
I haven't even looked. I'm just trying to steer the car at the moment. 1 minute 45. I don't
Nice.
need to worry about tyres. So 115. Oh, and now I've got caught speeding in the pit lane.
Might as well go and do some pubs for the evening. Huh? Do some pubs, public lobbies. If you want to.
I mean, I'm last as it is. Tiny unlikely to be anything but last, so I'm about to get enough of fun with this lobby.
Yeah, fair enough. I don't find it fun having to give way to lots of cars coming past every few laps. That's my problem.
Right. They come alongside now, let me go.
Yellow flag, be careful.
Yellow flag at the hairpin.
Fastest lap of the race, great job. There's a car exiting pit lane.
Wait, it didn't say you were in the pit lane, Granny.
Well, I am in the pit lane.
Missed it. Could have missed it, I guess.
Yeah. Probably goes
Yellow
past
flag
too
is
quickly.
sector 1.
Yeah, my usual plan of wait for everyone to die seems to have worked out quite well.
And I'm going to flash my penalty up. Disqualified for speeding in the pit lane.
What? How much were you speeding?
Well, I have no idea.
You must have been speeding massively.
Well, I wasn't going fast at all, but I think I only had 3 wheels.
Save the replay so you can see it. Because if that's gone weird, I wanna know. Have you pressed M? Or if you pause it and press replay and then save replay bottom left. In fact, you could go and send me the replay file. Actually, I could just save the replay. Oh. The guy behind spun.
Well done, mate. Go behind.
I'm out of my league here.
Turned in front wing to front wing.
Front wing to front wing.
Yeah, so in other words, I was alongside him. When he turned in, he hit my front wing to his front wing to my front wing.
Were you wide of the corner?
I was on the inside.
Yeah, but are you wide? Because if you haven't given him, he's given you racing room, then that's your issue. Unless you're like tucked right in the curve and you're the one understeering, then that's your fault.
Well, let me have a look.
Yellow flag, be careful. There's a slow car ahead.
Oh, hello there.
When the break, now Arsenal 2-0 down in 38 minutes.
That's why I never bother watching football.
We're a Tony down.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's I bet you're as disappointed as Groney is, who's been disqualified.
Disqualified for what?
Speeding in the pit lane apparently, but it was after he got wiped out and had a minute 45's worth of damage.
How hard did you go to pit lane?
Oh,
Can't really hear you.
20.
Full speed. Full speed.
No pit limiter.
got stuck. I got a bit of bad luck in traffic, then lost my rhythm through important bits. Guy behind is in right up my backside now. That's about half a second.
Thank you for leading.
Yeah, but I shouldn't be. There was two guys that were well quicker than me in qualifying, but both of them are dead somewhere. The Merc against the BMW, so without a lunge, he's not going to be able to overtake.
I'm about to get rinsed by an Audi down the main straight.
Audi. We found out the Audi's the third slowest car. Shame. The unfortunate thing is the BMW is the second slowest car.
What is the slowest one?
Oh, what did he say it was? Porsche. Porsche is the slowest car, but the Porsche is a mad dog through corners.
High time. We've got disqualified.
Yellow flag is set to on.
You alright?
I heard you were doing 120 mile an hour down pit lane.
I was in second gear with 3 wheels on the car.
Oh, if you're in second.
I was too busy trying to concentrate steering the car in a straight line. I forgot what I was speaking of. So, yeah, very disappointing. What's next week?
Getting on up and down.
Well, I qualified pretty well. With my fastest laps ever.
Yeah, you qualified P11 or something.
Yeah. And then it all went horribly wrong when James overtook me into the first corner. No, not at all.
I'll blame you.
I was just being overly cautious, trying not to have a big pile up in the first corner. Maybe I should not like to do that too often. And then I turned 3. We're all 2 abreast round there, and some guy didn't realise I was there. And then I was out spun in the middle of the track. Not bad, it's a battery start.
Stuff basically runs the league. That can't be doing 120 mile an hour.
That's right. No, that was purely my fault. I mean, that was all built out of frustration with everything else.
I would have done the same, mate.
I'm surprised you got disqualified though. I've literally never known somebody get disqualified for speeding in the pit lane.
No, I mean, yeah. Obviously, I was way over a certain limit. But I was no more in second gear. I wasn't going flat out in second gear. I don't know. Maybe I was more than double over.
Here's a 30-mile-an-hour speed limit.
Yeah, maybe I was never 60.
Turbo brake. I don't know. This is me on size. It's gonna be hard. I'm definitely gonna wipe someone out in the last straight.
Yeah, that's a nasty chicane, isn't it?
That's a tough chicane.
Turn 1 downhill. Everyone always dives on the inside.
Yeah, and then they overcook it and take it out. I can push reset, start this race again.
I don't.
How are you doing, Will? I quit out of the game because I'm coming back in again because I had a problem with my speaker problem.
Yeah, I got 1.5 second lead.
Where are you, James?
I'm in 10th now. I'm there.
Dead.
spun through the last bit. I wasn't like dead, but my hands were
Running for Sonic tournaments.
that's a close the game situation.
That's a F4.
Yeah. Yeah, I just cannot take that long. It's just too much.
I know what you mean though, it's the same for me. By the time you've done 15 minutes of qualifying and 15 minutes of the race, my hands are gone. Like the last 15 minutes of the race, the side of my hand starts to hurt. Like where I was.
Oh, it's my knuckles, like you know, like your like middle knuckles.
Yeah, mine like game where I fucked it, and that fucking pivot hit, it starts to go like numb after a while. You keep it in like the same position, so when you grab it, it's not quite good.
Getting a bit toasty.
Well, I'm just doing a public lobby around Nuremberg while we
There's loads of them, to be fair, everyone does know.
got to work out what the threshold is for getting disqualified when it's speeding the pit lane.
Keep it under, not 100, but 99 is fine.
Right, next week we'll probably like maybe do some practice like the day before or something, and then skip free practice and just get
Yeah, the halfway mark is still a long way to go.
races. That was like half an hour beforehand, and then we'll leave free practice.
Leave it open, innit, until quali starts or something.
Yeah.
That's what I'll do. I'll do like I start before the pit, and then it obviously restarts at 8. Then I stay in until that time. Do you know what I mean? So by the time the races come, I've already done half hours minimum.
There's your
I was
problem.
already thinking about putting it over before I spun, and then it was just like, I didn't even lose that many places. I only went down to 10, so most of that like a 3 seconds gap to the guy behind me.
This track is pretty terrible for a hand ache though.
It's just like one thing after another.
Yeah, it's not like Monza. Monza brings it very straight. You got a couple of chicanes in there. It's very just there you go, bar straight, turn straight, straight. Here is constantly on the movement. There's not much that's straight. Saying Nürburgring is even worse. I'd say that's probably not the turn.
Nürburgring is better. Literally got like, yeah, you got the front straight, you've got the straight going down towards the hairpin, you've got going up the hill again from the other side.
Look at it barred quite straight.
Yeah, Zandvoort's going to be another painful one for you guys.
Still good for
Silverstone's
yeah, there's a lot of track when I drop out the top 10 this week.
Yellow flag accepted.
The only thing more bumpy than on the same race is from my console with a PO on
leading in pit lane.
like he's actually disqualified for the leaderboard. What's he done with him?
Oh, I can't really hear you, Mace.
Sorry, mate. What about now? Any better?
Yeah, that's good. What happened?
I was disqualified on the leaderboard.
Oh, you've gone quiet again.
Wait, have I got?
I think it's you, Will.
Oh yeah, it's definitely me. It's definitely me. But yeah, no, it's definitely me. But if you could shout if you have any questions.
There's a guy
Lots of the
that's
heat at the moment.
there's a guy that's disqualified on the leaderboard. Do you know why?
Yes, they either leave or they have. No, it's because they leave. So if they leave the series, it doesn't just quit them off the leaderboards. It disqualifies them.
Douglas has just come in this lobby I'm in, so he's obviously had a bad race as well.
Big Tone 17 with the leaderboard.
17th, am I?
Yeah. And then I've scored any points yet, have I?
Yeah, Jim's 24. You would have had 6 points, but you got docked 5. So.
Oh, it could have been also, yeah, so if you don't sign out when you can't get a race, you get a 5-point penalty.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a 5.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because I didn't withdraw first one, did I?
Geez, the sun is really low in the sky now.
Yellow flag accepted.
I'm back in a minute.
Game to see John Tracy down here. Shouldn't be lapping him, he's quick. I think maybe he's either struggling with damage or just struggling with the new Audi.
Out qualified.
Yeah, I don't know, he's normally rapid.
Maybe his wife's driving the car.
He doesn't have a wife, he's only 15.
Clear on the left.
Here's John.
On the left. Clear on the left.
I think he's actually 16 or 17 now. Oh, it's just an inside joke that he's like 12. Well, there was when he lives in Australia and goes to like boarding school over in Europe somewhere. Italy.
Yeah. John.
Yeah.
He goes to boarding school, but he has a rig somewhere.
No, he doesn't have a rig. He only has a rig in Australia, so he hasn't been around for a while. Oh, John just sort of drive through as well. Oh, okay. So Huff has said he lives in Hawaii, school in Australia. There you go.
Hawaii, Australia.
Oh, I thought it was the other way around for some reason.
That's quite a long commute to get to school, isn't it?
There's a long commute.
You need a big boat for doing that. Fast boat.
or Concord. In the stop for refuel.
Last flight.
96 was it? I don't know.
96.
No, 2000 odd.
Was it? Huff is in the chat, maybe you can Google it. When did Concorde last fly? Huff, last like official flight.
Well, it had an accident in France, didn't it? And one crashed, and they flew a little bit after that, but not much.
26th of November 2000.
2000 what? 3.
When was you born, Will?
97. I thought it was before I was born.
I thought you were born in 2000.
Nah, I'm not quite that young. I can't even really be considered young anymore.
Car on the right. How old are you now?
25? Mid-20s.
Yeah, you're mid-20s now. You're not that young, actually.
Tony's turning to dust.
Yeah, Tony's non-existent. He's a distant memory now.
When I was 25, man.
Huff just posted November 2003. Cheers, Huff.
I think the internet had just been invented when I was 25.
You know what, though?
We laugh, but it can't be that far off.
Yeah, do you know what though? We were talking about this the other day, and obviously our generation, we were like a very strange generation. Like, more like, well,
No tech, and then
yeah,
some tech.
yeah, we was like early adopters of tech, and it was kind of early, like the 90s kids and 80s.
Did you have?
I was early adopter.
I'm not an airplane kind of guy, but I can have a massive respect for the Concorde. I would like to see one. My boss once, one of my bosses back in the day, he used to have a mega job, and he got to, for a works party, he got to hire a Concorde and go on a flight with all his team. It was like a bit of a party. Oh, there's another track cut.
When I was at university, I think I was 25 at university, I used to have a serial cable connecting my computer to the guy. It was like 10 meters long to the guy into the room next door, so we could play Doom together.
That's pretty sick, to be fair.
Saying that, when we grew up, we sat in the same room. We didn't have online growing up, so we worked around people's houses and like the games, right?
Yeah.
I remember one we had and I carried my proper TV into my bedroom so we could have a big session. So there was 4 on one TV and 4 on another. 8 gigs.
Well, we used to do that with an early Grand Prix game, Microprose Grand Prix.
Started on the weekend during the 6-hour race.
Computers, and you could have a time slotted, say, throughout the race.
I had like really bad wrist ache in my right, and then bad shoulder pain on my left. Glad I got a few days off driving around in circles. Rear got a bit loosey-goosey there. Amazing temps in the rear. Even I remember playing Snake.
On my old Nokia.
Yeah, even on your phone. Yeah, you got to turn force feedback down sometimes. I don't because I'm an idiot, but I still have mine running at 14.
It's no longer you can no longer call it a phone. Telephone calls is just one thing that it does amongst many.
Hey, if anything, I do that the least on my phone. Yeah. I try and not bring people.
Oh, it's just a rapid lap. 2 more laps. Concentration time.
So I don't even have to be that way. I might try that next week with ACC. Stream it to my phone.
Did he?
Right then. See you later, Bill.
Ferrari through the mid-speed corners is crazy.
Yeah, the next thing he does.
Yeah, that was the first thing he went. That was it. He was hit then as soon as he realised it wasn't his mom and that was it. Shit. Right, this is not rebound.
What he does best, isn't it?
Yeah, we had a little race on the way over. Going past him with his dump
Another fast lap from Lara behind. 44.2, jeez. That is rapid. For this late in the race, that is really quick.
No, you'll never. But then I need to lie.
Lara's made a mistake. That's it. As long as I keep it clean.
Graphic the leaders behind me. And 2/3 of the field. Great.
Yeah, I get that, mate. When I'm in like a third position, I know I'm fully not. It'll go like you're 15th. I'm like, no, there's a green card. And then you go a bit more around the track.
No, I was waiting for the tap. It's usually like, oh, you're in 15th. Nah, you're 25th. One goes the other way.
Excellent job, man. What a race.
I'm glad that one's over.
Safely.
I'm really glad. Don't let go of the wheel. Really glad that one's over. Thank you, Huff. Thank you very much. I'm glad that race is over.
Where did you come?
I won it. It's about. Me and George doing donuts, just smacked into each other. I know it was Zabroja, it wasn't even George. What happened to George? George has had an issue, I think. George, he's one of the other stewards. Goodness me, I'm hot and sweaty.
You should put your kit in your garage.
Probably when you speak to me, innit?
Yeah, always.
Sweaty. Get on fat and sassy. Need bread and cakes. Love that video. That's hot all the time of day,
Ooh, hot and sweaty.
How's the wife anyway, Will?
All good, yeah. He's good. Same old, really. We're just, no, COVID. Still the same for us. Sometimes.
Still shielding?
Pretty much. We do a bit more than we used to, but that's all right.
Does she still have to shield?
Nah. Personal preference now, but to be honest, I'm so busy nowadays. Even if I was allowed out, I just wouldn't have time.
Stop taking up all these jobs, mate. You got about 15 of them now, haven't you?
Yeah, I might even have another one on the radar, but we'll see.
That's why I can't get one. I keep applying for loads, and we'll take some more. You know? He's taking every job on Indeed just to prove a point, isn't it? He's like, look, mate, so I get all these jobs.
Yeah, I do seem to nick a few jobs.
How do you like do these jobs then? So if you've got more than one, for instance, how are you intertwining it?
It's like consultancy, isn't it? I'm just self-employed for lots of different people.
Oh, okay.
So they just we agree the work that we're going to do, and they pay me to do it when I need to do it.
So you're like a prostitute, basically. you're just a tech version of a prostitute.
Oh, dearie me.
Selling your services to numerous different people. I get it.
Maybe that's what you should go into, Mace.
What, selling myself? Nah, man. I'm fucking maybe when I 2014, 15. I got fat after that. I wasn't as good looking after that. I got fat and sassy. Yeah,
Yeah, didn't you see the picture of himself he posted with the beard and everything?
Yeah. It's all the bad diet when we were away racing. That's like literally we used to go out and eat so much rubbish on a race weekend. I used to eat nothing through the day and then just eat tons of
eat
evening.
that much rubbish, to be fair.
Not in the
I didn't eat
evenings.
that much. Not massive. I didn't eat much on race weekends. I was never really a big eater on race weekends.
No, I didn't. I wasn't during the day. Dad used to try and force me to eat 2 Bourbon biscuits before the race.
Yeah, like people had to force me. James used to bring me a bowl of Weetabix just to make sure that I ate before we went out to race. It was always a bowl of Weetabix and a fresh glass of orange juice. It was always our breakfast most mornings. And then we got lazier and we started just laying in bed until we went out and just ate a breakfast bar or something.
I'm a bit like that now with sim racing, but not like our league races. I've managed to get it into my head that I'm just doing it for fun for these. But like the Coach Dave 1000 race on the weekend, I didn't eat, and it was at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I didn't eat at all. I had to go out and get a pizza during the race. I just get stressed. I don't like competing. Yeah.
To be fair, if I'm left to my own devices, sometimes I just forget to eat. To be completely honest with you, I'll sit indoors. It'll get to like 9 at night. I'm like, wow, I'm a bit hungry. Have I had dinner? And I'm like, oh, shit, I haven't eaten since like 4 o'clock yesterday afternoon. I'm like, oh mate.
4 o'clock the previous day.
Yeah, I do it all the time. My bird has to text me. She goes, "Have you had dinner?" I go, "No." She goes, "Are you gonna eat?" I go, "Nah, I'll do something after. I'll make beans on toast or something." Oh, that's a pen all fucking day long. That's a pen. Oh, you're taking the piss out of me.
Yeah, well, thank you for watching. Catch you next week. Eating is stupid. It's a waste of time. Yeah, that's my opinion as well. Food is fuel to get you through to what you actually want to do. Because I do enjoy eating. It's a hard one. Anyway, right. Catch you next week.
Man, it's a funny old game these days.
See ya.
VAR and all that malarkey.
Catch you next week.